Hey guys, it's your girl Makaya. Welcome to my channel. If you're new and if you're not, thank you so much for joining me again today. So as you guys can tell by the title of today's video, this is going to be a updated everyday makeup routine. It's been a while since I filmed a makeup tutorial and which look to start off with, you know what I'm saying? So if you guys want to see how I got this look, please keep watching. Hey guys, so we're just gonna go ahead and get right into it. I did my brows off camera using my Benefit brow pencil. Not sure what the shade was, but everything that I use in this video will be down below in the description box, so don't forget to check that out. But now I'm using my Too Faced concealer. This one is in the shade Warm Sand, and I'm just applying that all over the lids. And then to set that, I'm going to use my Patrick Starr collaboration with MAC translucent setting powder just to set that, to get my eyes prepped and ready for eyeshadow. Now for this look, I'm just going to use one eyeshadow, and that eyeshadow is in the shade New Yorker, and is in the Amrezy and the Anastasia Beverly Hills collaboration palette that they did a couple of years ago. This shade is like perfect for this look because it doesn't look like you're doing too much. It just matches my skin like perfectly. Like it might be like either one shade darker or one shade lighter than my skin complexion, so it doesn't look like I'm, you know, wearing a lot of eyeshadow, but it is bringing depth back into my eyes after applying the concealer. So now I am taking a mascara. I think this is the Benefit roller mascara. Y'all, I don't know who that is riding a bike. Okay, they need to stop. But now I'm just gonna apply these lashes that I found at TJ Maxx, y'all. These are the Morphe lashes in the style Calabasas. I was like, oh my god, I never really try super like small or, you know, fluffy thin eyelashes. Most of the eyelashes that I wear are like thick, and you can tell I have on falsies, but these look like I went and got my lashes done. So super cute. And now I'm just applying my foundation. This is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the shade 335 Classic Tan. This is like the most close to my skin complexion foundation I've ever come across, which is why I always go back to it, even though I buy like foundations that are, you know, higher end or more expensive, if you want to say. I always end up going back to this one just because of the actual like finish of this foundation and the color. Like I just never have a problem with the color. So once I'm done with my foundation, I like to cream contour, and today I'm using the Boing brightening concealer by Benefit, and mine is in the shade number 8. It's like this really warm brown, and like it looks super bronzy, and like it makes me look golden, and like I've been sitting outside on the beach. So I'm just applying this, of course, to all the points where I like to contour. So like the hollows of my cheeks, of course my jawline, my nose, forehead, y'all know, the usual. And of course I'm just blending that out using a small e.l.f. dual fiber brush. I love using dual fiber brush just because it makes the contour look more skin-like and not so patchy like if you use like a regular foundation brush or Even the sponge, it'll pick up the contour a little too much for me. So I prefer using the dual fiber brush. So if you've never tried one, please try one. I think they should have them at Target still. Last time I checked, they were like $3-4 or something like that. So they're definitely worth a try if you've never tried them. Once I'm done contouring, I like to take the rest of the foundation that I had left over. I just like to carve out my cheeks just to make them look a little bit more like defined, you know. So I just take the leftover foundation that I had. I don't add any more. And then I just blend it out with a sponge. And I kind of like to let it stay like that because once I add like the contour setting powder, whatever you want to call it, it kind of gets rid of like that harsh line. So, but I do leave it until then. So now I'm just gonna apply my concealer. You guys know, to the bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow chin, underneath the eyes. Of course, this is the same Too Faced concealer in the shade Warm Sand. And then I'm gonna go over that. Once I'm done blending that, I'm gonna add a little bit more concealer, but it's gonna be the Benefit Eraser concealer, and that one is in the shade number 7. Once I'm done blending out my concealer, I'm just going to go ahead and take my Real Technique powder brush, and I just take a little bit of the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I just set underneath my eyes, and it just allows it to where the powder, once I'm really setting under my eyes, it doesn't get into like the fine creases. So once I'm done with that, I do take the same sponge and I set underneath my eyes like normal, and then the rest of my face. But I've definitely started doing the powder underneath the eyes with the brush first, just because it makes underneath the eyes look super smooth and just like wrinkle free. Okay, so I'm just going to set the rest of the places that I've highlighted, and then I'm going to go into the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette. This is a powder contour palette for medium to deep skin, and I'm just going to take the 2 lightest shades in the palette, and I just set underneath my eyes a little bit more, and it does give it like a little bit of brightness. It just looks so good, you guys. Like, I love the way it looks. And then I'm going to take the 2 darkest shades, or like the second to darkest shade, and I'm going to set the contours of my face. So pretty. And this is a Japanese brush that I just got recently. I really love the way that it applies the powder. But once I'm done with that, I'm going to take my e.l.f. bronzer. You guys know I found this bronzer at TJ Maxx. It is fire and perfect for my skin tone. It just makes me look super sun-kissed. But before that, I'm going to set the contours of my nose with the third to darkest shadow in the palette. So I use a little bit lighter color on my nose. And now I'm bronzing, y'all. This is like my favorite step, second to like the lip portion. I love doing my lips. But once I'm done bronzing, I'm going to take my Makeup Revolution blush in the shade Nude. And I'm just going to apply a little bit of that on the cheeks, honey. We love a rosy cheek moment. And then once I'm done with that, I'm going to highlight places of my face. You guys know I love to highlight the brow bone and my nose. Not really my face anymore, but I'm using the Anastasia and Nicole Guerrero collab. The shade Glow Getter. So pretty. And then now to finish up the eyes, I'm going to use the NYX Nude Eye Pencil. Just to open up the eyes a little bit more. And then I'm going to use the same Benefit Roller Lash mascara just to put a little bit of mascara on my lower lashes. Now for the lip, I'm going to take two lip liners. The first one I'm using is the Ruby Kisses lip liner in the shade Dark Brown. And this is just to bring out the like line, like that natural shape of my lip. And then I'm going to take the Cappuccino shade and I'm going to overline my top lip. You guys know I always do that. Just to match up the size of my top lip with my bottom lip. Cause y'all know my top lip kind of be struggling, okay? She be there, but like my bottom lip really be there, okay? So I'm just gonna line my lips with that, and then I'm gonna take my Anastasia liquid lipstick in the shade Starfish. It's a really pretty neutral like brown. It's so beautiful. And then I'm gonna take this lipstick that I found randomly in my collection. It's like a pinky, this mauve pinky shade. It's by Ruby Kisses, and I'm just gonna dab that across the lips just to make the lip a little bit more on the pinker side than brown. And then for the gloss, I used two different glosses. I used the NYX lip gloss in the shade Cinnamon Roll. It's either Cinnamon Roll or Cinnamon, one of them. And then I used the LA Girl lip gloss, and I think it's in the shade Pinky. I'm not sure. Everything will be in the description box, y'all. So don't forget to check that out. But y'all, this look, so cute. Perfect for like just every day, you know? But that is the finished look, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Hey guys, so really quickly before we get into the last bits of the makeup tutorial, which is pretty much just me setting my face, I want to let you guys know that my website is now live. You can now shop my site. My trucker hat line is now out, y'all. Thank you so much to everyone who has been purchasing already. It means so much to me. These are all the different hats, and then I have some t-shirts as well. And then you guys will see the lashes that I have as well on the site. But this is pretty much just the beginning. This is just like my entryway into, you know, clothing and everything like that. Y'all have been loving my fashion posts on Instagram. So I was like, girl, let me deliver. Let me get y'all together. So I'll be releasing more collections really soon. It will no longer be the 7 collection. This was just like my entryway into it. Something that represented me. You guys know 7 is my life number, my just everything. Y'all know I was born 7/7/97, and it's just the number of completion. Y'all know. So my website is now available, so go shop. So now to set my face, I'm just using these 2 setting sprays. One is just like one that I found at TJ Maxx randomly, and then this is the Benefit Pore Eraser setting spray, I think. And that's okay. So if you guys enjoyed this video, as always, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, don't forget that all of the products that I use in this video will be down below in the description box, so check that out, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, y'all.